Most men think their problem starts with testosterone. They see the commercials, they hear the talk, and they assume that low drive or weak performance means low hormones. But I've spent over 30 years studying male vitality, and here's what I can tell you with certainty. In most cases, it's not your hormones that fail you, it's your blood flow. I'm Dr. Thomas Carter, and today I want to help you understand something every man over 60 deserves to know. Your ability to perform doesn't disappear because you're old. It fades because your circulation slows, your arteries stiffen, and oxygen can't reach where it needs to go. The good news? That can be fixed, naturally, safely, and permanently, once you understand how blood flow really works in a man's body. So before you blame hormones, let's talk about what's really going on under the surface. 1. The real cause behind performance problems. When a man in his 60s comes into my office saying, "Doc, I think my testosterone's low," I always ask one question first. How's your circulation? And 9 times out of 10, he looks at me confused. Because what most men don't realize is that testosterone is only the spark, the engine, the thing that keeps everything alive, powerful, and working is blood flow. Your arteries are like the pipes that carry your energy everywhere, to your heart, your brain, and yes, your manhood. When those pipes get stiff or clogged, it doesn't matter how much spark you have. The engine won't fire. This is what happens to many men after 50. Years of sugar, stress, and sitting slowly damage the inner lining of the arteries, called the endothelium. That lining is what releases nitric oxide, the molecule that tells blood vessels to relax and open. When that nitric oxide drops, blood can't move freely, and that's when problems start. Energy falls, stamina weakens, and erections lose their firmness, not because you lost desire, but because your body can't deliver the blood needed to make it happen. You're not broken, you're just running on a blocked highway. 2. How blood flow controls male strength. Here's the truth that most clinics won't tell you. Erections are not about testosterone. They're about hydraulics. It's a simple equation. No blood, no firmness. Think of your manhood like a pressure system. The veins close, the arteries open, and blood fills the tissue. That requires strong nitric oxide levels, flexible arteries, and healthy heart pressure. If your arteries are stiff or your nitric oxide is low, that system fails, no matter how much hormone you have in your body. I've seen men with perfectly normal testosterone levels but poor circulation, and they still can't perform. Then I've seen others with slightly lower testosterone but great blood flow, and they have no problem at all. That's how powerful circulation really is. So if you've been chasing supplements, testosterone gels, or male boosters without results, it's not your hormones that need fixing, it's your flow. 3. Signs your blood flow is the real problem. You can usually tell when circulation, not testosterone, is the real issue. Here are the warning signs. Cold hands or feet, especially at night. Numbness or tingling in the legs. Shortness of breath after light activity. Fatigue right after meals. Trouble staying firm or maintaining stamina. Those are all signs that your arteries are struggling to move blood efficiently. And here's the part most men miss. The arteries that control your erections are smaller than the ones that feed your heart. So they show damage first. That's why erectile issues often show up years before heart disease. Your body isn't failing, it's warning you. It's saying, hey, your circulation needs help. And that's good news, because it means there's still time to fix it. 4. How to rebuild blood flow naturally. Now that you understand the real cause, let's talk about solutions. You don't need injections or endless pills. You need to restore nitric oxide and clean your arteries from the inside out. Here's what works best. 1. Eat for circulation, not calories. Focus on foods that naturally boost nitric oxide. Beets and beet juice, pomegranate, garlic, watermelon, cacao. These increase your body's ability to open arteries and improve blood delivery, especially to the pelvic region. 2. Move every day, even lightly. You don't need a gym. A brisk 20-minute walk or simple body stretches keep blood moving and stop it from pooling. Think of movement as internal plumbing. It keeps the pipes clean. 3. Breathe deeper, not harder. Deep nasal breathing raises nitric oxide naturally. Try this before bed. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold for 2. Exhale for 6. That calms your heart, lowers stress, and improves oxygen flow. 4. Sleep in rhythm. Most nitric oxide release happens at night when your body relaxes. If you stay tense or sleep poorly, your arteries stay tight. Warm your feet before bed or take slow breaths to help your vessels unwind. 5. Stay hydrated. Even mild dehydration thickens your blood and reduces oxygen flow. Start every morning with a glass of warm water and lemon, the simplest circulation booster on earth. None of this is hard, but it works because it supports what your body already knows how to do: heal. 6. The testosterone myth. Now let's be clear. Testosterone matters, but only when your blood flow is healthy enough to carry it where it needs to go. Think of testosterone like a message. It can't do its job if the delivery system is broken. You could have the highest T levels in the world, but if your arteries are blocked or your nitric oxide is low, those hormones won't reach their target tissues. That's why so many men start testosterone therapy and feel nothing. They're fixing the wrong problem. It's like trying to send power to a house with cut wires. The generator's fine, but nothing's getting through. Once you restore circulation, your body can actually use the hormones it already makes. Your drive comes back naturally because the message can finally get through. 7. The power of nitric oxide, your hidden ally. If there's one molecule every man should know about, it's nitric oxide. It's what keeps arteries flexible, pressure balanced, and blood flow steady. Without it, you feel old. With it, you feel alive. After 50, nitric oxide production drops by half. That's why you start feeling slower, colder, and less responsive. But you can rebuild it. Every time you breathe through your nose, eat nitrate-rich foods, or move your muscles, your body makes more of it. You don't need a supplement called Male Booster. You need oxygen, movement, and clean arteries. That's what truly restores masculinity, not from a bottle, but from biology.
What happens when blood flow returns? I've seen men in their 60s and 70s come alive again, not because of new hormones, but because they finally got their blood moving. Their faces change, their eyes brighten, they sleep better, their confidence returns, not from force, but from function. Because once circulation improves, your body remembers what it's meant to do. Morning energy comes back, focus sharpens, and yes, your erections become stronger, longer, and natural again. No pressure, no anxiety, just response. That's the difference between forcing your body and supporting it. And that's the kind of masculinity that lasts. 8. You're not too old, you're under-circulated. If you take one thing from this talk, let it be this. Your age isn't your enemy. Stagnation is. Blood flow is life. And when you restore it, everything else follows. Energy, strength, passion, and purpose. Don't chase testosterone shots or quick fixes. Fix your flow. Move, breathe, eat to support your arteries, and your body will do the rest. Because you're not broken. You're just waiting for your blood to start moving again. And once it does, you'll remember what it feels like to be a man.